Hey everyone, it's Zoe. So I was gonna do a video real fast for you guys. I thought I did a video last week for my like 30 through 34 week pregnancy update, but somehow it said that it uploaded, but it never did. So I apologize that I haven't been doing any videos, but I definitely want to start doing them again and, well, doing them from here on until I give birth to Eli. I've had so much going on, but I actually have a lot of free time now, so I am more likely to do videos now. So this video is going to be my 35-week pregnancy update. Currently I am 36 weeks and 1 day, but since I just started my 36th week, I thought I would do my 35-week pregnancy update, and I haven't done any sort of video since I was like 30 weeks, so it's just kind of 31 weeks through 35 weeks. So this whole last month, I'm just gonna update you guys on some of the stuff going on in my life. As of right now, I'm unemployed. I actually quit my job. I was missing a lot of work just because I haven't been feeling very good, and a lot was going on, and I just couldn't handle working, being pregnant, everything. And so I actually quit my job because I didn't want to get fired. A few weeks prior to that, I found out that I was going to get laid off anyways in October. I worked for a call center and we lost one of our clients, so they were going to lay off like 600 people, me included. So yeah, so I really didn't, I didn't have a job to go back to after I have Eli anyway. So I figured, it's a month that I won't get paychecks. I won't get 2 paychecks. So it is what it is, and I decided that was best for me. I do plan on getting a new job after Eli is born. While I'm on maternity leave, I'd like to look for a job and then hopefully start a job within 2 months of him being born. And then I really do want to go back to school in January. I either want to go back to the community college and continue on with doing prereqs for, I was going to do nursing, but I don't think that's what I want to do anymore. But anyway, I just, doing prereq type classes. Either that, or I may start at a beauty school that I have here in town that a lot of people go to, and get my degree so I can do, cut hair and dye hair and things along those lines. So I am still deciding on what I'm going to do as far as school, but I do want to go back in January. Sorry, I'm like out of breath all the time just because he's so high up, and so if I seem like I'm out of breath, it's just because I am. Yeah, so anyway, I moved into my new place with Jose, so we are living in our own apartment. It is 2 bedrooms, so we have our own bedroom, and then Eli will have his nursery. It's small, it's right on the campus at the school in my town, and so it's pretty small. It's just simple, but it's really nice to be in my own place finally and be able to set up Eli's nursery. In July, at the end of July, I turned 18, so I'm officially an adult, which is nice. It's scary because of all the responsibility, but it's really nice to know that I am completely independent now. And, I don't have to report back to my parents, I guess you could say. Let's see here. So, sorry, I have everything written down. I took a labor skills class, so that way I would be very prepared for labor. And I actually took that yesterday, and it was 2.5 hours long. It was simple and to the point, but I learned a lot of really good strategies, so I think that was really beneficial. And if your hospital provides any sort of labor classes, there's ones that are like 5 weeks long and you do it twice a week. There's ones that are for 2 days, and then this one was like the shortest, most simple, cheapest one. And it definitely helped prepare me for some pain management that I can do at the beginning, you know, during those first stages of being in labor where you can't get your epidural. So that was definitely beneficial, and I'd recommend to do one of those classes if your hospital offers it. And then today I'm going on a hospital tour, so my mom is actually going with me to this since Jose's working. Jose went with me to the labor class. And then, so I'll be able to see the hospital, be able to see the room, you know, one of the rooms that they do labor and delivery in, and then just some of the stuff in the hospital. I have 2 baby showers coming up. One is a Sunday, and then the next one is the not this Saturday, but the Saturday after this one. So I'll be having 2 baby showers, and that will be really nice and exciting. Jose's mom is throwing me one, and my grandma's throwing me one, so it'll be fun. And then that's pretty much it for what's been going on in my life. I plan on doing a video that's kind of going to talk about the hardships and, like, I'm not too sure how to name it, but just like the hardships of teen pregnancy, I guess you could say, and you know how it really does affect your life, because I never realized how hard it would be. I mean, I'm definitely managing through it, and it's a really great experience for me because I have a lot of support and everything, but it's hard. It's still really hard. So I'd like to talk about that just so everyone that, you know, is subscribed to me can listen to my side of the story. So I plan on doing that just because I have been really emotional and anxious lately, and I think that would be good to be able to get some of my feelings out. Okay, so next I'm just going to tell you guys about my symptoms. These are my symptoms just in the past like 2 weeks. I can't remember exactly what my symptoms were before, but probably the same. My symptoms include heartburn, which has been really bad. It's worse at night. You know, I take Tums, and that's pretty much all I do. It sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I've been getting leg cramps. I started taking potassium magnesium, and that actually helped a lot. And I hadn't really gotten very many. I used to get a ton, but I got one last night, so that was a bummer. But leg cramps, I have been so tired. The fatigue is back that I had in my first trimester, so I sleep a lot. I've been weak and dizzy, just feeling weak, and I think it's a lot of because of the extra weight that I've gained. It makes me more dizzy when I stand up and things along those lines. So, yeah, not to mention I am anemic, so that plays a big role in it. Sore hips and a sore back. My back's hurting really bad. I had back problems even before I was pregnant, so just the extra weight adds to it. And then my hips will hurt a lot. Sometimes I get lower abdominal pain, like sharp pains in my lower abdomen, and I realized it's just my ligaments. If I move too fast or anything like that, they start to like cramp up, and so that hurts. Sometimes if I don't eat or if I don't keep my blood sugar regular, then I will get nauseous, but I have ways of preventing that. And then, like I said, I've been kind of out of breath lately just because he's all up in my ribs. I thought he had dropped, but apparently when the baby drops, the heartburn usually stops, and my heartburn definitely hasn't stopped, so I don't think he's dropped quite yet, but I only have 4 weeks left, so he's probably going to drop here soon. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can think as far as symptoms. As far as weight gain, I've gained about 30 pounds, which is more than I had hoped to gain. But, you know, I'm not too worried about it just because I am going to breastfeed, and, you know, I'm really going to eat well and exercise after I have him, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, right around 30 pounds, and you know, I still have 4 weeks left, so I may gain a little bit more. Some people actually lose weight in the last month, so I might not gain more weight. I have got a few stretch marks just on my hips. If it's possible, I can show you in this video. You know, I'm not too embarrassed about them. They're not too bad at all. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'm not going to complain about it. And they may go away after I have him. They may not. I do use bio oil, so I'm sure maybe that's helped a little bit. So, yeah, and then I will do a belly shot for you guys, but I do want to let you know that I am going to do a nursery tour as soon as his nursery is completely finished. I'm in the process of putting it all together. We haven't got the crib yet just because I am getting that at my baby shower on the 31st. So once we put that together and, you know, we get everything done in his room, I'll definitely do that. And then I'm going to do a hospital bag video just because a lot of people do that. And yeah, I do want to do a video of a baby shower haul. So after my baby showers. And then maybe like a baby clothes haul because I do have some cute clothes. So yeah, I will do a belly shot for you guys. Let's see here. Okay. So this is my belly at 36 weeks, 1 day pregnant. It's definitely gotten bigger. It's from the side. And from the front, and I can do it with my, yeah, you can see I've gotten a few stretch marks right here. There's about 3 of them, 3 little ones, so that's where I've gotten my stretch marks. And then I have a few on this side. They're not too noticeable though. And I actually did have stretch marks before I got pregnant, so like I said, I did have stretch marks before I was pregnant, and so, you know, I'm really not too worried about it. But yeah, so that is my belly shot. And then I do want to let you guys know that if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, that would be awesome. I'll put my username in the description box, but it is Zoe Sierra, spelled ZoeCierra. So you can add me on Instagram. I post quite a few belly shots on there, so you know, if you'd like to backtrack and see my belly grow, since I didn't do videos really when it was growing, you can definitely do that. And then make sure to look for either my next week update, or if I do a video before that, then look for that. And then make sure to like or subscribe, comment, request videos, anything like that. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.